And yes. Hey everybody, this is Alicia, and today I'm joined tonight by my boyfriend Jack Beers, and we are going
Hello.
to the watch party tonight. Tonight for more Orville, we are going to be doing Nothing on Earth Except for All the Fishes and All the World is a Birthday Cake. Now, the first one I was talking to Jack about a little bit before this, and to me, it sort of reminds me of catfishing. I mean, I don't know if anybody out there has ever been catfished. Sadly, I myself have been catfished, and I will just say this, that catfishing is a very, very messy situation. And I think this is sort of like a reference to that kind of thing. Because, like I said, for the longest, Ed Mercer's believing that this main character is a beautiful human. I'll say that.
Hmm.
But then we find out, no, she's not what she seems to be. And hello.
And she's using him.
But yeah, I mean, we always assumed she was this gorgeous woman and then find out, nope, she's not what she seems to be.
Hmm. And he was in a time in his, like, he was in a, like, a kind of almost in a desperate mood at that time too, because at that time he started to forgive Kelly.
Correct.
For the affair, because that episode where Rulio came in, and then, like, he started getting those pheromones, and he started feeling a certain type of way about him. He realized, oh, like, it really wasn't her fault. Maybe I should have forgiven her. I wouldn't have gone through all this, trouble this year, blah blah blah. So he wants to get back with her, but she doesn't. She is not ready, or she's just moved on. One or the other.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he took that kind of bad.
Very badly. I mean, I know for myself, I've never been technically cheated on, but the thing is, for me to be catfished and then the person later had the nerve to say, well, I hope we can still be friends. I'm thinking, dude, you just mess with my heart. You mess with my emotions. And now you're saying, can we still be friends?
Right.
No. No, there's the door. See you never.
Right.
But no, I mean, but yeah, like I said, the first one reminds me of that. The second one, I don't think you're into the Zodiac per se, are you, Jack, by any chance? Because I know I'm not. I mean, it's meh. But the second one deals with a little bit more Zodiac stuff like that, saying, well, if you're born under a particular astrological sign, that we consider you trash in many ways.
Gilliac, I think it is, right?
Correct. Gilliac trash. But like I said, I mean, me and Jack don't care about Zodiac stuff like that. I mean, to me, I'm not gonna say it's silly, because some people take it very, very seriously. But to me and Jack, we don't take it at face value. I'll say that. I mean, we just.
By the way, excuse me, I'm just spraying myself though.
He's got, unfortunately, mosquitoes. That's fine, Crystal. I understand. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to insult people that follow it, because, like I said, some people follow Zodiac very, very closely. And like I said, that's one reason why I don't insult people who do it.
And amusement's fun. Yeah, like, I get that too.
Yeah, I mean, I've done it for a joke kind of thing, to say, okay, what's the compatibility between this sign and that sign? Because I did it one or two times, and I typed in mine and I chapped in Jack's, and they said, well, these people aren't technically compatible. I'm like, yeah, well, you don't know me and Jack. We are compatible. But yeah, like I said, The second one is a little bit more. When I first saw this one, I don't know for you, Jack, but when I first saw it, it sort of reminded me of Prison Break, the television series that was on Fox a couple years prior to this show, where it started out where they were trying to break free. The two characters were that they were trying to say, "Let's get out of here. We've only got so much time to spare," and then that's what's going to happen. But yeah, it reminded me of Prison Break a lot. And then the first one, like I said, the first one unfortunately reminded me so much of these catfish scandals. I don't know why. I couldn't get it all. I just could not shake that one because especially with that word, all the world, nothing on the world except for fishes. And like I said, when he tells this character saying, "Well, to me, she was real. She was who she was," because he says, if there's still a part of her back there, tell her I love her or something to that effect, basically. So yeah,
I like his face when he goes through those emotions, like the way he actually does. It feels real, like it feels legitimate.
It does, because you can tell he's been betrayed. He's been hurt very, very badly by this, and it's hit him really hard. So I don't know if that's ever happened personally for anybody of the cast and crew, but who knows? Maybe it was. Maybe it was just something that they wrote. Either way, it's very, very heart-wrenching to see that kind of thing happen and expressed, especially for a lead character to go through that just early on in the season. I mean, not end of the season, but just early on, right then and there. It's like, because this character we saw her, I think we saw her at the, not the last one, but we saw her in Geloja. We saw her at the Geloja party, basically.
Where where Gordon wanted to date her.
Correct.
And even got a cool little zipper jacket.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did.
Lamar got him that jacket. You know what it says? It says boom. And then he finally gets his moment and he just walks in, walks out. Sorry, thank you.
Yep, exactly. As soon as he finally works up the courage, he's like, "Thank you, bye." I'm like, wow, Gordon.
Couldn't do it. Thank you, bye. Yeah.
Like, huh? I was not expecting that from you, Gordon. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, like, so Gordon lost his chance.
Yeah. So let's go there for a tiny
bit.
We've been talking about the what if kind of thing with the Marvel kind of thing. So what if? So let's put the what if in this kind of case. What if it had been Gordon instead of Ed who had been betrayed in this kind of case? Do you think she would have gone as far as she did with her deception, or do you think she would have kept it hidden longer? Or do you think her main site was always Ed?
I think the main site was always Ed, but I think she would have settled for Gordon if she had to, because he was the other person on the ship. So yeah, I think she would go for Ed, but if she couldn't get Ed for some reason, she'd go for Gordon. And Gordon probably would have Gordon would have completely fallen head over heels as well.
Makes total sense. I get that. Yes, of course. Yeah, but yeah, like in the comic book, what was the name of that one? I think The World of Avis.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, because she says right here in the very back, and she says, "Oh yeah." She says, "Since my escape, that ship, the Orville, has been of special interest to me." Oh, why is that? Its commander is someone have plans for. Very special plans. So you can tell she's saying that right there.
Yeah.
She's referring to Ed right there.
Right.
So obviously her main site was always Ed. Gordon was almost like second fiddle, so to speak, with that.
Right.
But yeah.
And like if you remember how fast he fell in love with that dead girl, like he would have he would have totally
That's scary
for
too to think about it, to see how fast he falls for her over that course of the time. I mean, yeah. But yeah. But Jack and I both know we're not catfishing each other. We're both genuine. We're very sincere with what we are.
I this is how I look. I don't look like Leonardo DiCaprio, unfortunately, but
and I don't look like Kate Winslet. That's one reason why we don't call ourselves Jack and Rose, because he says, you're real. Rose was not real. We had a conversation about this just last night, saying that I will not call you Rose because you're not Rose, because Rose in many ways betrayed Jack. she eventually married, had a happily life without Jack, and the fact that she goes back later on to Jack instead
I'll
of
never
staying
let
with
go,
him.
Jack. Get
Yeah,
off my
okay.
man.
You never will let go, but yeah, you won't even share the freaking door with him.
Yeah, they could have shared the. Yes, there's a whole thing about that too, about the door.
Yes.
I'm sure
Yes.
MythBusters did something on it too.
They
Yeah,
did. They did.
they.
They did. They
Yeah,
did. They did. But no, like I said, that's one reason why if you ever ask Jack, am I Rose? I am not Rose. I'm Alicia. He's always going to call me Alicia. Because he says Rose was not real. You are real. So, yeah. So, yeah, like I said, we're not going to catfish each other. We're 100% all the way in this. But yeah, I mean, like I said, we're going to watch these 2 episodes, Nothing Except in All the Fishes and All the World is a Birthday Cake. Also, this line, Nothing Except on Earth for All the Fishes, is a line from The King and I. Did you ever sing that one by any chance, Jack? Because I know we've seen
not the
musicals
King
of
and
it.
I.
Okay.
I don't think so.
I've seen clips of it enough to follow along with it. We can sort of pick up on, like I said, The King and I is just basically where we see that one little clip from the movie and where that's that one line with Yul Brynner. Now, Yul Brynner was a classic actor. He was incredible. I'll just say that. But yeah, so let me give you guys the Twitch. Because we don't want any copyright strikes, folks. It would help if I would spell it right. Okay. Alrighty. All right, folks. Well, we are going to switch over. We will see you guys on Twitch.